Good morning, brothers and sisters. This is a recap of the Facebook Live I did last week. Today, I want to discuss with you about exercising, working out, and it's important to the jobs that we do. We, particularly bus operators, doesn't matter, train operators, conductors, we got a job where we're sitting down most of the time, and the circulation that is required through exercise, and we have to make sure that we get out to the gym and exercise and basically prolong our lives as long as we can. It's imperative. We're here for our families. The other topic is propaganda. I've mentioned it on so many other social networks about propaganda and other people's narrative. You know, there's so much inaccurate information that's out here, and the search for the truth can be a bit difficult. And a lot of people we're listen. A lot of times we're listening to other people's perception of the truth. I don't believe any of the news networks. I believe even less of the news that's on Facebook and social media. I believe in facts. I believe in searching for the truth, and that's why I bring you the information the way I bring it to you, because it's been searched out and it's factual. Propaganda is a machine itself that was used in the Hitler days. That's how they won the country of Germany back in the World War II era, and before the World War II era, there was a big Nazi movement that, from the political standpoint, a political Nazi party, and ultimately they kept losing in their elections, and then slowly but surely they was winning their elections, and their main ingredient for winning over the people was the propaganda and other people's narratives, because it was a state-sponsored news organization. So they had two men in that country that utilized propaganda to their advantage, and that's how they fooled the German people into what we now know as World War II and what happened to our Jewish brethren. So, perception is somebody else's truth. It doesn't make it true. Be careful of the propaganda that's out here, because it's not all factual. Now, saving jobs for aggressive actions aren't for free. All right, and we have to know, we have to understand that, and from a union standpoint, people always talk about the weaknesses and the strengths of the union, and it's been my belief that the union is only as strong as its membership. So when the union is put in a position for saving jobs, all right, for the actions of the member, oftentimes the division applies the contract to battle the interests of the MTA. Then, as a membership, we break those policies. We break the policies and the procedures, some of which cause terminations of employment. My job is to protect the contract. However, my job is also to keep a member working and keep a member, because of my interest at the end of the day is to keep food on the table of the families. All right? And I'll repeat that. My job is to protect the contract, right? And we do, for the most part. We hold the line, and then somebody gets in trouble, somebody gets fired, right? And my job is to keep a member working, or by any means necessary. Sometimes I have to back up on the hard lines that I take on the contract in order to bring somebody back to work through a deal, or else I take it to an arbitrator and let the arbitration process work and make that decision. But at the end of the day, and we'll close on this. My interest is to keep food on the table of my members' families, and if you want this union to be stronger, start by keeping yourselves out of the situations that you can avoid. The stuff that you can't avoid, we'll take care of. But the stuff that you can avoid it. And with that, I close. Have a great day, everybody.